stream. And today I'm gonna be doing some Madden. I'm gonna be doing franchise. I don't know what that one is. Yeah. Um, use loads. Hmm. Who do I want to be though? Okay.
Select the team you want to join.
I ain't watching this. Emoji happy tears.
Shut the fuck up, Michael. How about that? Oh, what team do I want to be? It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna be.
Text me when you're done.
Hmm. What team do I guess I'll be the Carolina Panthers.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna. I'm not that good, so I'm gonna go pro. Simulated. I'm gonna go simulate league type. Off. Trade type. Mm. Mm. Oh, oh. The season train. Weekly training. Auto. Trades and free agents. Manual. Off-season free agency bidding. Manual. Injury management. Auto. Auto. Manual. Auto. Okay. Field rusher on. Okay. Now I've never done this, so I'm really curious to what fantasy draft does.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Hmm. Hmm. Tom Brady. I don't want to go Tom Brady. I'm gonna get Josh Allen.
The
Draft
Panthers
player.
are now on the clock.
a good QB. It's kind of obvious we gotta get Derrick Henry.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Okay. Yeah, we probably should pick our wide receivers. But Julio, I don't. Julio, I could take OBJ. I'm gonna take OBJ.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Pretty sure Julio would have probably been a better pick, but Julio's probably want more money, save money. So if I want to trade later, I can trade for somebody. Tight end. I mean, I can get Greg Olson's old.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Gronk. Left tackle. Probably should have
The
went left
Panthers
tackle.
are now on the clock.
Left guard, let's go. I picked up a good left guard.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
I
The
really was
Panthers
hoping
are now on the clock.
Jason Kelsey would still be on here. Right guard. Oh. It scared me when it said 65
The
overall.
Panthers are now on the clock.
Right tackle.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Make your selection. Oh. Tom Brady's still on the board. You know. I'll give Trubisky a try.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Le'Veon Bell. Okay, yeah, that'd be. I'm pretty
The
sure.
Panthers are now on the
That'll
clock.
be an okay backup for Derrick Henry. I mean, Derrick Henry don't need no backup. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to get no good receivers. AJ Green, the best receiver. Darius Landry, no.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to pick a whole team. Okay. need another tight end.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Oh, I probably messed up because now I have no good players in the safety category or the comp. Okay. Hmm. Well, I better get
The
who I can
Panthers
get
are now
on the
clock.
defense.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
You know, I'm gonna end it. Hopefully I get some good players. I got a pretty good offense. And then I'm gonna try to do some trading.
You have grades for each position. Browse available players to improve your team.
Oh, we're still in the preseason. We're gonna advance to yes. I want to be able to trade. Why is the trade thing not available? Okay. Sonic QB, I got Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Odell, okay, I'm going to tell you this is going to be hard. Okay, so let's play it.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Oh my goodness, they got Lamar Jackson.
Get in the right room. Get in the right room. You can choose the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Here we go.
So they run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Bringing it in, Jackson left side.
Yeah, I think my team sucks. My
7
defense
yards
does.
the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson will throw again. Open man is Trey Burton. And he will score.
God.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
It's embarrassing.
Trey Burton, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. To throw, it's Allen. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Yay,
Defense
let's
gets
go.
up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
I'm going back to you.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Okay, come on,
and
bro.
a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea
Let's
to
see
try
if
to get the ball into a tight end of his
OBJ can
caliber's hands and see what
dust.
kind of
Oh,
disruption.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
that's Shaq Thompson. Okay, watch this.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. The
Oh.
ball popped in the air and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Are you serious, dog?
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll...
Odell Beckham Jr. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Odell Beckham, 32 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from
Yay,
tying up
Odell.
this game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. A run on 1st down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. 2nd and 6 just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Jackson. Jackson's got it
How?
over the middle. And he takes
But if
this
you
up
run
to
with
the
that man and
40-yard
he gets
line
hit like
before
that,
being corralled.
nah, he's fumbling.
Jackson. A gain of 12. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
Oh,
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a
I was
good
literally
play. The
just
scramble
thinking, oh,
goes
maybe
for
they're not
20.
going to run
Partner,
for
he
the
was going
action.
through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the lot. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that
I'm
run.
about to sling that ball.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. These two teams all tied after 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Like,
And when you start
like that
plotting
one
for
time
this
when
drive,
Cam
when
Newton
you
was
start
like,
thinking to yourself, okay, what are we
oh,
going
you
to
been
do?
watching
You don't
film?
go
Hey,
away
watch
from what
this.
you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
Oh.
counter.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to
Wow.
be taken down. Shaq Thompson able to get in
The
there
former
for his
Panther.
2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the second time he's been
messed up.
sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
And this one is incomplete.
Gronk.
Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
I ain't throwing
And
you,
it's
Gronk,
third
no more.
down.
Nope.
From the gun, it's Allen. He finds Beckham, complete.
Thank you, Beckham.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down.
Where's
as they're able
Jarvis?
to get the third down conversion.
Hey, Jarvis Lane.
Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Henry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Up, sacked back at the 45-yard line. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Oh. Hey, I put him back farther. There he's going to get it either way.
To the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Running is Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage.
God.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Hey, watch the lane.
Allen to throw once more. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And again, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, he
I
almost
know he
had
wants to get
that.
his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Allen. Over the middle to Beckham. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
There's my boy D. Henry. Yay.
Seconds of the first half.
Hey, I might actually have a swell team.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Joseph now to have the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh.
That one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for him on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Check 53, Mike. I'm coming after you.
To the air, Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
53, check 53. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders.
Somebody needs to check that man for glue on his gloves.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He can run for it, and he will.
Let me play, dog. Let me play.
Let me play, dog.
Your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On play action, Allen. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side.
I got you. I got you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
The quarterback set.
Check right 54.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen, and the pressure gets to him again.
Quarterback taken down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jarvis Landry. They make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Come on.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And
I'm going to stop him again.
Big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Vegas, first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. There's a ball from the right side and complete. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Calvin Ridley, 65 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
What?
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes. Blitz coming,
Oh,
and down
my
he goes. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Getting beat by bots.
By the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball.
Who said that?
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got
No,
to
I'm
put
not.
it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead.
Booth
But
review. Oh
happens
my
on this
goodness.
drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture.
They're overturning that one.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Okay, I just got to keep the ball for how long?
So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know,
Oh,
the
my
best
goodness.
ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll be a loss of 4 yards.
Come on,
the
Derrick
play.
Henry, man.
And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And that is incomplete. The defense did
you
their
know
job.
what? I'm going for it.
Big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Allen going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's
Yes, Beckham.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now, there's also a flag to go with it.
Come on, Rob.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. To throw is Allen. That's complete right around the 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go, let's go. Mike, number 53, Mike 53.
Allen to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Odell Beckham. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be
I don't
brought
know,
out. It's a
man. This is
touchback.
going to get close.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 7. Less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Throwing now is Jackson. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And the pass complete to Anunwa. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw again is Jackson. He's got Burton here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
You got to stop
now
him.
The Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage.
And that's caught.
Oh, baby.
He's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guy.
Well, that was a dub.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
I don't know, but they're going to have a heck of a rush game. And they're going to have a heck of a passing game.
Tom Brady.
I don't think they have Tom Brady in this one. Because it was a fantasy draft. I honestly don't think Tom Brady got picked up.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there.
Oh, my
And down he
goodness.
goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. He'll buy some time right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise,
right.
but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. On 1st and 10, Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. There he goes, right side. Touchdown.
Oh, my
Tampa
goodness.
Bay. Marquise Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. On play action, Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Allen off the bootleg. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Allen going to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort.
Tampa is Tish.
Took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap, yet he was still making play after play. It was like he was running routes versus air in practice.
Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Throwing again. Allen. Over the middle to Beckham. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Allen to throw once more. That's complete right around the 8. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Bucs' 12-yard line.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll run for it with Henry. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some in.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. Mack gets hit, and the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game.
At the Buccaneers' 44-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 12 yards there and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He can't get him, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen. As time expires in the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the...
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins, quick hitter here, it's complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaq Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
No!
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, man.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Watch Mike. Target.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Check 52.
This is Mack on the counter. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. DJ Hayden, the corner, in on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 5 now. Cousins. He completes this one to Mack. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Yeah.
The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. The 40. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field.
What you do, cut the skill level down.
What a big play, moving it downfield.
No, it's on pro. It's just nobody has the right team.
So the
It's
big
all
play
been a
changes the
fantasy
complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
You need all Madden.
one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the
No.
field. And here he finds the open guy.
Michael,
For a nice
you
pickup.
can't even play on all Madden.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
You're funny, it's not hard. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Okay. Well, come over here when you get off of work and put your money where your mouth is.
And for good reason.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to
Now
kick
following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first.
I am
10.
going to sleep.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Michael, what was that about my games?
75 yards.
My
And the
skills
Buccaneers
cut
are an
down.
extra point away from tying up this football game. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam.
Haha.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean,
Yeah, and I know for sure you can't play on no old Madden.
sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
I'm about to hit one big old pass out to OBJ. No, I'm gonna hit Jarvis Landry. No, I'm gonna hit Greg Olsen. No, I'm gonna hit Beckham. Oh, nope, I'm gonna get hit.
Jack Lawson getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time.
All Madden ain't he hard, dude.
Sometimes called just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Hail Mary.
Yards the pick up there.
No, I'm running with Josh Allen again.
First down, Panthers.
He's going to keep it again.
Okay.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
Bruh.